Barry, firstly, congratulations, and I'd like to offer that congratulations to yourself and your technical team firstly, because I thought you were brave, thought you were adventurous, and I thought you were fully belief in your players.
Yeah, I think since I've came in here, I think we were at 4 or 5 points off relegation, people saying, but I knew this club, I didn't know the club, but I knew the players, I knew what the fans could bring, and I think now that where we are is just through hard work, time on the training pitch, demands, and you can see the passion in the players. And sometimes in football, it's hard for me to say because we've got so much to go, we've got so much more things to achieve just now in this season. But sometimes in football, just that drive, that passion, that will to win, because they were at full tilt, they're at full max, and that's what gets you over the line, and that's what they did today. And teams come here against Falkirk, and I've watched lots of games, teams coming here against Falkirk, and they all sit and they play and let Falkirk play, and they rotate and they move, and they all tell how Falkirk are a really good side, and they're a really good side. But sometimes when you're as brave as what we are, we come the pressing that we do, how high we press, it's really brave. But you also remember at times out there today, the way we passed the ball was excellent as well. We moved the ball well, and I'm asking the players to be brave, and they were. And credit to them for keeping going today and getting that result.
What were the key takeaways across the 90 minutes for you?
There's lots of good things. I think I don't think in the game we deserved to be 1-0 down. I think we'll all agree with that. I think the wind spoiled the game a little bit. It was a bit swirling, but I think the game was so tight. Two teams going at it, and then when the sending off happened, they were running the clock down, and we actually put Big Dicey up, and we were actually playing with seven along the top line. And when we scored the goal, I mean, the staff, and we were sitting there going, do we go back, do we put Dicey back, do we put Dicey back? And I went, no, we're going for it, let's go for it. We want to try and win this game, and I think the players have got that belief, so we kept Dicey up, and don't think we had any defenders at that point, but no, listen, and when that's happening, you see it, and you see the fans over there, and they're shouting and they're screaming and they're pulling us in. Listen, that's what we need. And I was proud of my players today. I was really proud. I was proud of fans, but listen, we don't get carried away, because we've got 2 really difficult games coming, and I don't want us to get carried away, because I know we're 8 games unbeaten, but we've still got a long way to go.
Is that the first time in your managerial career that we've seen one at the back, Barry ball?
Probably, yeah, and I hope it's the last. But no, sometimes you get a feeling in a game, and sometimes you know your players, and you know that they wanted to go for it. And but listen, we've not achieved anything yet. Listen, I'm really happy for the fans. I'm really happy for everybody at the club at the moment, but we've got a long way to go, and we need to keep this momentum going. We need to keep training hard in the week. We don't get carried away. We've gave ourselves an opportunity, and we have to keep fighting, and we have to keep going.
Talk us through the changes. We've got the utmost respect for our hosts, who have lost kind of 9 goals here across the season thus far, and we managed to get 3 this afternoon. It's a mark of quality what your team have delivered.
Yeah, and we also scored in the cup game as well. So we've we want to score goals. We're a team that wants to score goals. We're also a team that wants to keep clean sheets. But we will create chances, and we'll score goals with how brave we are and the way we want to play, but we need to be careful with that as well. But they are a really good side, we can't forget that. John McGlynn's done a terrific job here, and I'm just glad we come away with 3 points today.
8 unbeaten. I think firstly we saw you building resilience, but it seems that character, will to win and ability are also shining through in your team now.
Yeah, and that's credit to the players, and listen, we've worked really hard with them. We're never going to be the team with a huge budget in this league that's going to throw money at it. We don't do that as a football club. We're a smart football club. We're a proper football club. And what we do is we try and find other ways. And that's what we do. We try to work harder than everybody else. We try and build a good culture with the players. We try and have the best analysis. We try and do all the best things. We try and eat the best food. We try, even you guys here in beer, try to do this, the Raith TV, we try and be the best we can be with everything and get a good culture with everyone, and that's what gets you success, and we have to keep doing that.
700 plus of a travelling support, take care of the allocation. I liked that kind of little description there. At the end there, it was like they were kind of sooking the ball into the net. It proper was kind of 12 man and 12 women and kids there, just giving everything there. It seems that the connection's tactile again.
Yeah, brilliant, and that's what we're in the game for, isn't it? When you see that, when you see them fans, they're loving it. It's their club. They want the boys to do well. They'll all be buzzing, going back in the cars or buses, wherever they are, going for a beer or whatever they're doing the night, having their Chinese. They'll all be buzzing, speaking about it, and that's our job. We've got to try and do that, and we've got to, as players and staff, we've got to try and do that. We've got to try and bring a bit of entertainment to them as well, and it's really difficult games of football. Sometimes we lose them, and we do. Sometimes we can perform poorly, I know we get that, but we will always try. My teams will always work hard, and you can sometimes come up short, but listen, I'm really pleased with the whole football club today, but my message is clear to everyone, and that's everyone at the football club. We've not achieved anything yet.
I know you're telling us to keep our feet on the ground, but we'll finish just by saying that we're enjoying this momentum that you're building, and can't wait for next Saturday.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it, so let's have a good week's training and let's get going again.